Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Denture Fest Day 4. So I did Denture Fest because I like to get back to the denture guys and girls in the community and everybody out there, and my giveaways and all my fun sarcastic videos. Also to be an advocate for people that we didn't know. No one told us anything, and just to give information for people that I'm going through it. And if whatever I go through helps you, like certain ways I do things or something, that's why I make these videos. I'm sure not everything is going to work for everybody, and we're all so different, but it's worth the shot. That's why I did these videos. But if you like my videos, subscribe, like, comment if you want to see certain videos, or if you have any questions, you can contact me in all the social medias. I will link them down below, or you can just email me. Again, link that down below. But this video was to the dentists out there. And not all dentists, like some dentists do tell their patients what to expect with dentures. But this is for the people that just hand us dentures and walk away. I'm gonna try not to lose my mind. And I'm aware people are gonna be upset by this. And I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because I'm sticking up for people that don't have a platform to say what they have to say. But I'm going to make exactly how I feel very clear by starting with this sentence. All dentists should tell their patients what to expect when they get dentures. Don't just hand people dentures and be like, here, bye. I'll see you in a month or a week or 6 months or whatever. No, you don't tell them, one, how to clean their dentures. First off, this is what bothers me the most. How the hell are you going to give dentures to somebody and not tell them how to clean it? Really? Listen, I understand you can't spend a forever time with your patients. I'm aware of that. You're aware of that. And your patients are aware of that. You can come up with a pamphlet or something like that that gives information to your denture wearers. You can give them sites they can go on. So, and tell them before they get dentures. Some people, probably because they just don't understand how it works, but like I have 8 bottom teeth, right? I'm not going to just take out my 8 good teeth because I think a full denture would be better than a partial. It's actually the opposite. Partials are way better to deal with than full on dentures, especially when it comes to the bottom. A lot of dentists don't like to take out healthy teeth. That's their job, is to take care of them. They're not just going to rip out healthy teeth. For all the denture wearers out there that, say just take them all out, and some dentists say no, you have to understand that their job is to keep them safe and to keep them good. Yes, if you need to get a lot of work done to it, that's going to cost $20,000 to get root canals and shit. Yeah, I totally get it. But I'm talking about like healthy, your good teeth. Like you don't need to take them out at all. They don't even have a cavity in it, or a couple of cavities and they're fixed. Partials are way easier to take care of as far as eating, talking, stuff like that, than actual full-on dentures, especially with the bottom. Freaking fact. But I don't understand. Okay, listen, when it comes to regular physicians, I'm going to use my instincts. If I go to be diagnosed with an autoimmune, I'm not going to have them just say, oh, you have scleroderma or lupus, and not tell me what the hell it is, or the meds that I'm putting in my body, what are they? What do they do? We would expect them to give us that information, right? Well, we expect dentists to give us the information of what we're going to expect with dentures, especially the first month. Everybody, I went through this myself. I had horse mouth, where your mouth protrudes. Very common, guys. Not only does it come with swelling, but the gums are full, like if they had teeth in it. And your dentures are not going to fit right until the shrinking starts to happen. So when you get that full-on mouth, it'll go away. I guarantee that 100%. If your gums are showing, don't worry. Your denture, when the gums shrink, your teeth, your denture goes up and you won't see the gums anymore. So the first month, what you look like is not at all what you're going to look like in 2 or 3 months. Every day you're going to change. But they don't tell people this. People panic and think they're going to look like this, and they blame the dentist for how they're made and blah, blah, blah. No, it's not the way your dentist made the denture. It is your swelling, your gums shrink. Your gums will shrink over time. The first year is a pain in the ass with dentures. Your gums are constantly shrinking. And they don't also, dentists, you don't even tell your people what hard and soft reline is. So you got people wanting to give up with their dentures because they're not getting a soft reline done to them, because their dentures are big. Because at one point, if your dentures are too big, adhesive won't even work because they're too big. You need a soft reline. You should be getting it your first month, you get extractions, and then whenever you need it beyond that. It's just how it goes. I was never told this either by anybody. I was literally handed dentures. And almost everybody I've talked to, whoever I talked to in the community, I've only met 2 people that have told me that their dentist was actually giving them the information they need. So literally at every visit, I'm not a dentist, but I'm a denture wearer. And I would expect now that when you give somebody who are getting ready to do dentures, be like, hey, listen, the first month ain't going to be easy. Some people have a problem with talking. Some people have a gag reflex. But listen, the only way you're going to get used to your denture is if you wear them. Say if somebody would get a prosthetic leg, right? Are they just going to give up on wearing it because they're not used to it? No, they push through it. They learn how to use it. They trigger their mind and trick it to learn that it's part of them. And this is a prosthetic. It is not real. It is completely fake. See? Fake. Boom. Take it out. I use Denture Fit as a soft reline. I don't need adhesive after 8 months of immediates. Without it, yes, my denture is super big. But it is amazing soft reline. So you guys can check it out if you want to, if you're having problems like I did. Immediates or not, or if they're permanent, you can always use Denture Fit as a soft silicone reliner. I know some people out there that are allergic to certain reliners, soft reliners from the dentist. Have no fear. Denture Fit is silicone. So unless you have an issue with silicone, then you should be good. But I'm just tired of dentists not telling people. How are you going to make this big of a freaking life-altering change and you're not telling your patients crap? And I'm not saying it's every dentist, so I don't want salty people coming at me. Listen, you come at me all you want, but I'm going to be real. Like, I'm being real. If there's dentists out there that are watching this, if it ever happens, you watch this, and you actually tell your patients, I'm going to high-five you. Because that's the dentist we need. But unfortunately, 75% of dentists don't tell us crap. They don't tell us about bone spurs and bone slivers and what's the difference. They don't tell us that every adhesive is completely different. You don't tell them not to use toothpaste on their denture, bro. Is that to keep you in business or something? If you use toothpaste on your denture, it causes microscopic little abrasions and bacteria and molds and all that can live in your denture. And then you're going to have black, green, yellow spots, everything. And you probably have to replace your denture, which is not cheap. There are denture pastes out there that you can use. Like I use Fresh and Bright and I use Clean-A-Dent. Love Clean-A-Dent from Dr. B's. But case in point, Dr. B is a dentist. And he decided to make products to help. And he tells his patients. But there's no reason why you're not telling them, dude, you can literally make a pamphlet and do your first month of dentures, experience this, 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 and this, and this. Here are support group links. Like, I mean, you just don't have to speak to them. You just hand it to them and they can read it. It's on them then, whether they read it or not. There are things that you can do to help people and better quality of life. You don't even tell people to keep their denture in because the more they have it in, the more you get used to it. I mean, you don't tell people that when it comes to eating, don't be sticking chunky things in your mouth the first time you eat it. It's a denture. It is not real. So you can't just eat whatever you want when you first get your denture. It's going to hurt. See, that's the whole thing, is it hurt more than anything. But that'll be a whole other video. I'll teach you guys that one. But dentists, please don't rush through your patients. Don't think every patient is going to Google research or get a hold of people on YouTube and do their own research on how to deal with quality of life with dentures. It technically is your responsibility being a doctor of dental. Like, I'm being legit, guys. I know I'm going to piss people off. I don't care. Because somebody needs to say something. And I'm tired of people tiptoeing around the actual facts. facts are you need to be the advocate for your patient. That's what you need to do. And yes, I do know there's difficult patients out there. Lord Jesus, do I know there's difficult patients out there. I've seen it with my dentist and what he has to put up with. And some people are like, oh, I just don't want to deal with my teeth. I'd rather have dentures and not have to clean them. Dude, it's double the work. Not only you have to clean your gums and stuff, you now have to clean your dentures. So now you have to do twice the work. It's not all freaking, sugar canes and all that other stuff. No. And I'm not Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat nothing. And I'm being real with you. Like, I just want to help people. And I don't want people just being handed dentures or snap-on dentures, or even when people get implants. People will be eating, listen, I have family that have implants, and even they said they're not supposed to eat bagels or nuts. And you got people pissed because their implant broke because they go eating peanuts. Like, what do you expect, bro? You're not supposed to eat hard things. These are plastic. Your denture itself, the trough and all that, that's acrylic. You can break your denture. That's why they have, fixing your denture over-the-counter stuff that Reline It company makes. It's called Repair It. If not, I just renamed it. But it's called Repair It, I believe. But it's temporary until you can get and see your dentist. You can't go eating whatever you want. And you don't tell people that. You don't tell people, it's not going to be easy. But a positive mindset is the only way you're going to get through this. And that's through life in general. If you have a negative mindset, you're going to have negativity. And every little thing is going to be like the biggest impact on your life. In a negative, horrible way. And you're going to take away what could have been a great happiness moment. A great thing. You're going to ruin it by negativity. And you can't be negative. We all ended up with dentures. We know it sucks. But you can just make the best of it, right? And every day is different. And I'm telling you guys from my experience, yeah, I had some really tough days. But I just worked on whatever the problem was. And if, say you have a talking issue, okay, you want to talk more with them because that'll help you get used to the speaking. If you have a gagging problem, you want to keep it in your mouth because the sensitivity on the back of your tongue is what's causing it, and mental. I know a lot of people that hear, oh, this person had a gagging problem. Now automatically they think they're going to have a gagging problem. And then they end up with one. And that certain back part of your tongue, like back there, is where the back of the palate hits. And you're not used to it. So they don't tell people if you just take a toothbrush and just clean that twice a day and scrub back there like people should, but clean the back part of your tongue twice a day, that actually over time takes away the gagging reflex. Like, nobody's told anything. And if you have, God bless you. We need more dentists. We need more of that. But just like you wouldn't expect a doctor to just say, hey, I'm giving you chemo and not tell you what it's for. Just saying. So what I set out to do with this channel was to keep people aware, to bring the issues at hand, to maybe what I go through can help you. If it doesn't, I tried. You have your favorite denture wearer that does the same thing. And, Spider Liz, she did it too. And it's like, we all come together as a community, just see if whatever we do, all of us, somebody out there can help somebody. But the whole thing is, I don't understand why dentists can't give out any information. There's not even a pamphlet. There's not even a business card that says, here, go here. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing at all. And I'm curious why. So if there's a dentist watching this, please email me. Humor me why you don't tell your patients. Because that's what I'm curious about. And I'm sure everybody who's watching this video is like, she's right. We want to know too. There are so many patients out there that are struggling because they're unaware. They're unaware of what's going to happen. That is completely normal, but does go away. I know there's people that get bruising from the procedure. It's not the dentist's fault. Some people just bruise easily, or you just had a really hard tooth to come out. But it goes away. Just like swelling goes away. Your gums will shrink over time. People got to realize it's not an easy process. Sometimes people don't even get pain in the first week. That's awesome. Because I wish I did. Just like dentists don't tell their patients benzocaine actually has harmful side effects. But I did a video on that to let people know. Because they're aware. Yes, patients can read the back. I'm aware of that. But just like nobody talks about ADA approved stuff, which I'll be doing that. But I just don't understand why. Why people just get handed dentures, which is a life-altering thing. Life-altering. Completely life-altering thing, and nobody gives them the information. Yes, I know there's some stubborn patients out there that don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to know nothing. And they just, get thrown into the situation because they put themselves there of not wanting to hear anything. And then they want to ask questions or get mad at the dentist saying, oh, I didn't, I wouldn't have done dentures if, blah, blah, blah. Dentures isn't easy. Some people it is easy for, but it's not easy for a huge majority, including myself in the beginning. But I am 8.5 months in. And there's products out there that, yes, can make your quality of life. And the only thing that causes a majority of issues, not all, but a majority, is security of your denture. So get soft relines, which they're temporary, and they can help keep your denture in. There's tons of adhesives out there, all different kinds. And, they also don't tell people not to keep applying adhesive. Listen, if your adhesive is not lasting all day, don't keep applying it. Try a new adhesive. I mean, it's true, because you're just putting stuff in your body because it's so big and it's absorbing and all this other stuff when there's no reason for that. You could just soft reline, get a good denture adhesive like, Dr.b's adhesive or, fix it on Ultramax and stuff like that. Those are strong adhesives. And Dr.b's is natural. But tell your patient stuff. Come up with something where you can give them the paper if you don't got time. And I know dentists are busy. They got a lot on their plate. But there are ways you can still inform your patients. And if you guys went into support groups and see and hear what people went through and go through, or what they're about to go through, if you were them, how would you feel? If you didn't know anything about dentistry, if you had bad teeth and about to go into this, would you want to know? That's what I want to know. Would you want to know? Yeah, right? You don't want to be thrown into it? Remember that next time you see your patient. Just saying. Have a good day, all. God bless and stay safe. Later.